episode of the Digital Pollution Podcast. You have myself and, of course, my co-host Cub.
Yeah, hello everybody.
Hello.
And I told Jess already last 2 days I was working on my pizza for the next 3 months.
Hey, the last of the great German pizza makers.
Yes, kind of. And the reason why I make my pizza myself is I would buy them just regularly. It's not about the money. It's really about the taste.
Well, they are fucking expensive, though, anyway, aren't they?
Yeah, but the frozen pizzas, just don't like them. But if I do make them myself and freeze them for reasons, I like them better.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
And it's really just about the taste. It has zero to do with the money, because the time that I spent with making these pizzas is so much that it would be cheaper for me to just buy them.
Yes, but it's not as much fun, though, is it? Because you make everything from scratch, don't you? You make the dough and everything, don't you?
Yes, I make everything with these pizzas, and I just have the feeling that these pizzas that you can already buy frozen, that these are not normal pizzas. They kind of, I can't explain it really. They don't get the bread right. The bread is the most important ingredients for the pizza.
Yeah,
and if you don't have the real pizza bread, then you have nothing. And these frozen ones, I have tasted so many of them, 10 or 15 or whatever, different ones, and they never ever get the pizza bread right.
Well, and I actually had a pizza in Germany once, and it was weird because it was like on a pita bread, but a round pita bread sort of thing. Not a naan bread or anything like that, like a pita bread, but fucking round. And that's what the pizza was on. And I thought that was rather odd.
Okay. Because every pizza is here round.
No, I mean the bread. The bread wasn't like most pizzas. It was like, the bread, what you have a doner kebab in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like that bread, but round.
Okay, yeah.
Which I thought was a bit odd. It was still nice, though, all the same.
Yeah, you're probably I never eat pizza anywhere else, just in my home, or the one that I make. Back then I have done that, but it's that's too expensive. Nowadays you would pay for pizza, I guess 10, 15, 20 euros. I guess.
Oh, sorry.
Because last time I tried a pizza a few years ago, I think I paid 15 euros or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah. It's fucking expensive, man, getting them from like these fucking pizza chains and shit like that. Yeah, that shit's expensive. Yeah. And personally, I don't think pizzas are worth that money. You know what I mean? Throwing away $20 on a pizza. No.
No, for sure it's not. But so it is worth that money, but it's also not worth that money. Both is true, because 20 euros are not 20 euros anymore, as you know.
Well, yeah. it's all this money's becoming worthless every day.
Yes. The reason is the pizza is probably worth 5 or 10, something like that. But you have to pay 20 because the euro is not worth what it should be worth.
Well, all these supermarkets are all greedy fucks anyway, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the euro is completely in the gutter, like the dollar also.
It's the same all over, mate.
Yeah.
Bring on the economic collapse. Let's watch it all burn.
Yeah. Hi, green guy. Nice you have found us. Yeah, the thing
Hello
is,
and welcome, green guy.
yeah,
Somebody new. Hello.
uh, the thing is, the inflation is the biggest problem of the people that they are not aware of, because most people are not aware how the state is stealing their money,
Well,
because with the inflation. And the inflation, and it is made up by
pardon
this
me.
by the governments, and people should who have no idea what is going on this planet and how the world works,
Yeah.
don't know that.
They still vote for prime ministers and presidents and think that they run
Yeah,
things.
and that people
Oh,
understand
it's still funny to
why
me.
why the inflation is inflicted by the government. It is by the government. They want the inflation
Of course.
because the government has no money on its own. It has borrowed money from the
Indeed.
central banks. And this
Indeed.
borrowed money, they have to pay what you call, when you borrow money, you have to pay on top of the
Yeah, yeah.
money something
The interest rate that alone
interest rate. Yes,
keeps going, so they'll never be able to
yeah,
pay it off anyway.
yeah, the interest rate.
Yeah, yeah.
But of course, when the money becomes more and more worthless, when thanks to the inflation, the things that they have borrowed also become less worth.
Exactly. Yeah.
What you call it, when the depth go down in the worth thanks to the inflation. So the government wants inflation. And people think that the government is there to keep the money stable, that the money, but it's exactly the opposite. It is exactly the opposite, and that is what people don't understand. So when I'm saying a pizza is probably isn't worth 20 euros, but it is, on the other hand, is really because the euro is not worth the amount of money it should be worth. The euro, thanks to the inflation.
Yeah. It's happening across the board.
Yeah,
And I think it's fucking hilarious.
yeah, but people are stupid. You can't do anything against that. Causes more inflation.
That's
Yeah,
I'm
green
just
guy.
happy to watch it burn.
Yeah, and you will, because that's the direction we're hitting. Everything is going down.
Indeed.
Governments, look what they are doing on your stupid island. Now you can get arrested for a comment or something like that.
Oh,
Or
I know, yeah. It's
thought
ridiculous.
crimes. Thought crimes, like
Yeah.
from the Orwell. Yeah?
Exactly, dude. It's 1984. It's supposed to have been a warning, not a fucking manual.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous how this
Yeah,
happens.
green guy in the chat is exactly right, mate. And hello, Greg.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, Greg. And the crazy thing is, this is happening all over the world. It's not just in Britain. It's also here in Germany and in other countries where
It's as if some giant capitalist machine is actually running everything. Weird.
yeah. No, the weird thing is that this oppression is shown openly to the people, because normally a government would hide their actions, like their 1984 censorship actions. People would just disappear or something like that, but it would all be hush hush. It wouldn't be so openly that they kind of break the law openly, or
it'll be like Russia. Suddenly, cabinet ministers disappear and allegedly get poisoned and allegedly shot in hotel rooms.
Yeah, something. But now we but for reasons, they kind of show the people that they are dictators, and as if they want people to revolt. because this
No,
is
it
going
isn't
to
that.
end
The people
into
are stupid. That's why
yeah, but
they're given this illusion to begin with, because the people swallow it.
yeah, but Jess, this is going to end in revolution. Or don't you
Not
think so?
until the people with the slightest bit of intelligence fight. As long as these morons are fighting the battles, not really.
I can see a civil war come, as I predicted 5 years ago.
Wow.
Okay, if you can remember, in my V as in Vendetta video.
Yeah, it'll be
But
fun. I'd like a front
yeah,
row seat to watch it all burn.
no, but the thing is, in this video, I said I see three versions of the future, three things that could happen in the next, in the upcoming future, and one of these versions was as the Civil War,
Well, you know.
and it looks like that it's going to be exactly as I said that.
Yeah, but
Pretty
even if you
exact.
stirred one of those up, if the media stirs which the media is to blame for most of this shit. So the media would cause a civil war, then that'll grant emergency powers to the military, and then other things would get passed, and then before you know it, you're fucked and under military fucking law.
Yeah, but you still make a differentiation between media and government, but it's the same. The media and the government are one and the same thing.
Not always.
Yeah, but 99% of the media is under government control.
There's some journalists out there who still have a bit of integrity.
Yeah, some journalists who grow a spine and then end up somewhere with a bullet in their head, something like that. Yes.
Not always. But a lot of the time, yeah, I'd be watching where I was walking if I was a journalist telling the truth, yeah.
Here in Germany, there is none. In Germany, all journalists are marching in one direction. And the alternative media, what you call it, they are, the bank accounts of them get cancelled. And so they have to leave the country.
Oh, well.
No,
It
this
is
is
what
true.
it is. Oh, I know, dude. It's happening all over. Doesn't
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Germany.
Yeah, so yeah, as Green Guy said, most news channels are biased, and it's even worse than they are not just biased; they are bought up by by companies who put advertising into these channels, and this advertising
They're
this.
just sold to the highest bidder. Their opinions
Yeah,
could
yeah.
flip flop on a fucking daily basis. It depends who's paying the fucking bills.
Yeah, the thing is, it goes like that. The companies, they put advertising into these channels, and with this advertisement, the channels can fund themselves. And so they can't go against the interest of these companies that put advertisement in there. And if they wouldn't put advertisement in there, the companies would get bankrupt. And the other part of the money comes directly from government funding. So they have two parties that fund them, and we know that the companies and the government go in the same direction. They are the same thing. Government is just the it's just the
Indeed, it's the
spokesman
same
for
thing.
the
Down to
company.
probably the
Yeah.
same people on the board of various things. Yes.
Yeah, but you see often politicians go into companies, and company people go into politics. You
Yeah,
see that
indeed.
our chancellor, for
That's
example,
because they're all in one giant fucking circle jerk, dude. That's
no,
why.
our chancellor, our head of state, is also what is in the CEO here from BlackRock. It's no secret. He was a CEO in BlackRock.
Yeah, dude. Our
And now
politicians have got
he's
the fingers
chancellor.
in loads of fucking pies. Because being a
Yeah,
politician
yeah.
is a corrupt fucking business.
Yes. Yeah. So so we don't have the separation of power. as we should have. Uh, uh, and the fourth power, the press, is not the fourth power anymore. It's just it just works together with the other powers against the people. So the only ones that have nobody who is representing them is the common people. The common people have no representation whatsoever. No lobby, nothing.
They never really have. It was all an illusion. It's just that people are finding out now that they've actually got no choice.
Yes. So I was.
People were blanketed in ignorance for years and years.
Yeah. So, Jess, I was. We can first speak a little bit maybe about the Jacques Arnaud retrospective.
Oh right,
I
your
think
video, yeah.
You got the. It's a cup video. Did you recognize that?
I did, Cub, yes.
There are many cups in there. There's a bear cup.
Yes, plus you continuously writing in the chat. Yes, Cub.
Yeah, 2 tiger cups and of course a lone wolf cup at the end. So 3 cups. And I didn't even recognize that back then when I made the retrospective. It is a pure coincidence that this Jean-Jacques Arnaud guy made so many movies about cups. And also, he's now 83. So I really thought 5 years ago that this TV crap was his last project because he was back then 78. And I thought, yeah, okay. And that was in 2013 when he made this TV crap. And so I thought, yeah, okay, that's probably his last project and I can call it a day. But no, in 2022, he really made another movie, even a cinema release, which was called Notre Dame on Fire or something like that.
Yeah, I saw the clips in your video, yeah.
Yeah, about the 2019 fire. And I guess you have not seen the movie?
No, I haven't, no.
Because
and I'm not really interested either, so, you know.
And I really can't recommend it to anyone because it's crap. Because if you think this same guy who made groundbreaking movies like Quest for Fire, Name of the Rose, and The Bear, made this crap, this complete TV garbage crap, and even sank 30 million euro into it.
See. A lot of modern stuff though loses its charm because the digital is a lot cheaper than film, so they go digital way, and digital always looks flat, and you
saw the pictures from his new movie, and they really look like a TV movie or not? It doesn't. There is nothing cinematic.
It's because of the medium used. It's clearly shot on digital, and you'll never replace that film. You know what I mean? That grain and.
Yeah, but besides that, also.
But it's the cheaper alternative. That's why a lot of people shoot digitally now, and.
Yeah,
and it's getting cheaper all the time.
But besides that, also this movie itself, the story and so on, there is no story. It just follows. Sometimes it follows these people. Sometimes it follows these people. There's no main character or something like that, and it's just like a film student made it or something like that, because there is no real. It's not done like from a real master of cinema or something like that. It's really just flat, like you saw it in the review. This is all of it. I even showed the best scenes of the movie, by the way.
It didn't look impressive.
And then you have stupid Macron running around there, and also he's also an actor in this movie. You believe it or not. And yeah, I think this is, I don't know, maybe Jean-Jacques Arnaud thought, fuck it, who gives a fuck about reputation or something like that, with 83. Uh, he's like
Dude,
Patrick Stewart.
it's
He doesn't
it's
give a, or
greed,
Harrison Ford.
dude. It's all about money. Everything always has been and always
But
will be.
he's exactly, he
One last
became
paycheck
exactly,
before he dies.
yeah, he's became exactly the same kind of hack like these other hacks like Harrison Ford, like Patrick Stewart, sell out, like Ridley Scott. They're just sellouts. They are now over 80, all of them, and they say, "Oh, I don't give a fuck. I do anything for money, because for my
They've
children or
always been that
grandchildren or
way.
whatever."
They've always been that way. They always have
Yeah,
been.
and they're destroying their own legacy with this.
You know when Harrison Ford played Indiana Jones? Do you know what he was doing it for? The money. He didn't give a shit about that character. He doesn't give a shit about any roles he's ever played. He doesn't give a fuck. He's openly admitted it. He only does it for the money.
Yes, yes, and
And they're all the same. It's show business. Everything is around money. Every decision, every write, every bit of script, everything is money, money, money.
yeah, but you would think, if maybe an
These people
actor,
have no integrity.
maybe an actor is that shallow, but a director destroying his own legacy. Why should a director do that? Because
Greed.
a director has
Greed.
much more
Money.
work with a movie. Yeah, but a director has so much work with these projects. He invests years in these projects normally, and you would think that a director would
Hang on,
care
whoa,
more for his
whoa, whoa,
legacy.
whoa, whoa. Let me stop you there. Years, yes, in the good old days of cinema. Not anymore. They churn these flat-looking digital bullshit movies out in about 18 months now.
Yeah, yeah, I know, it's sad. This
And the
last
rest of
movie
it's
from
just creating
Arnaud,
the subpar fucking CGI.
yeah, this CGI crap. Oh my God, I hated that so much. It looks all so fake,
Yeah, it looks fucking rubbish.
and also the composition of this movie here, Notre Dame on Fire, with all the footage, the different sources, to have smartphone material. You have
Yeah, yeah.
also CGI. You have normal television material. You have all these different materials, and it shows. It shows in the movie. So why the hell even making a movie if you don't have a story?
Well, exactly.
You could just make a documentary or something like that, which would make much more sense. And you didn't need to have stupids like Macron running around and other politicians
Yeah, well.
in your so-called movie, which is more a puff piece for these politicians.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, it's just so disappointing when you see your directors fall, because the actors, I don't give a crap. I don't care for the
They're all
actors,
only
but
in it for the money, dude.
yeah,
The days of the fucking these great filmmakers having any integrity whatsoever are long gone. They stopped caring about them, about the
yeah,
passion about film, as soon as they got the first Oscar.
yeah. But if you think that Jean-Jacques Arnaud has fallen, then you haven't seen anything yet, because next week is the next guy who has also fallen as a director, Chuck Russell, which I was such
You
a
know.
huge fan of. But he also completely has given up. His
It's,
last his last movie, which I didn't even get that it came out, because I would never have thought it's from Chuck Russell, is one of these Bruce Willis movies these cheap, this ones where he already had Alzheimer, where he made.
Oh, so they wheeled on poor old Bruce, writ his lines on 10-foot fucking cue cards and placed them all around the set. Wheeled poor old
Yes,
Bruce on and fucking there you go, that's a movie.
yes, and Chuck Russell was in one of these scam movies, and I didn't know that because most of them are from the same directors. There are 2 or 3 different directors who
I
can't
don't know, dude. I
can't direct.
haven't watched a movie with Bruce Willis in for fucking years. I couldn't give a shit.
No, but that's the reason why I had to update my Chuck Russell review because there are 2 projects that he did in the meantime where I released it last time 4 years ago or something like that,
Was it?
4 or 3 years ago, and now there he had made 2 new movies, and he's also 80 or something like that, 70,
Because it's
76
one
or
last cash grab, mate. It's always one last cash grab just in case they die.
yeah, but you won't stop laughing when I tell you which movies he crapped out.
I don't
Because
care, because I
his,
probably haven't seen them.
the,
And I
the,
probably never will.
his last movie back then, when I made the review in 2022 or something like that, was called Zhang Li. And you haven't seen it or even heard of it because it never came out here in the Western world.
Oh, well.
It just came out in India or something like that.
Yeah, well.
And my review got flagged for it because
That's funny.
yeah, no, because I used the trailer.
Like
So
I've said
it's
many a
not
time, though, Cub, the trailer should be fair game. If you put the trailer out there,
yeah.
that should be fair game and fair use.
Yeah, yeah, and didn't even use the whole trailer. I just used for 1 minute where I was talking scenes from the trailer, and that's it. And so I put a message on the trailer. Here the usual message: thank you for fucking up my video. That you can't see anything from the trailer.
This kills
And
me,
they
you know, about YouTube creators. Why they bother to put this fair
no,
use warning at the beginning of the videos. YouTube and the companies do not give a fuck about fair use.
yeah,
You always have
yeah,
to
but
fight it.
just the problem with this trailer, I put the message on, and it got still banned, even with the message on, even with the message. So I made the letters even bigger that you barely could see anything on screen from the trailer, and it still got banned. So this happened 3 times. So I said, fuck it. And so I had to change the colors of the trailer and put 2 filters on the trailer with the message on, even with my big letters on, thank you, and things like that.
Yeah. That's
And
fucking
now
hilarious.
now it went through, but you can guess you barely see anything now.
That's
Because
fucking
really,
funny, dude.
yeah, I tried every trick in the book, mirroring and things like that. Nothing worked. Even with the message on, it didn't work. And I thought, what's going on? This is crazy.
I saw some guy on YouTube once. I can't remember who it was or whatever. I just saw this YouTube video. And he had this copyright Kermit. And it had Kermit the Frog dancing on the screen. And I instantly thought, how can you have a copyright Kermit when Kermit the Frog's copyrighted? Because that's how my fucking head works. And I was like, how's that a deterrent? Surely he's going to get done by Disney for using Kermit the Frog. Anyway, I just found it odd.
Yeah, but the thing is, I can't stand. Nobody hates Disney more than me.
I don't give a fuck. I like some of the early stuff.
No, but I have to give them credit for not flagging YouTubers, because when it comes to Disney content, they're the most fair company.
I mean,
when it
granted,
comes
I only
to
like
YouTubers.
Disney stuff up until like the 80s, I'd say. Do you know what I mean? But yeah,
No, they never claim trailers, and when you use from their movies and so on, they're really tolerant when it comes to Disney stuff. Disney is one of the few companies that doesn't harass YouTubers or content creators like other companies. For example, Warner is a completely different beast.
Warner are cunts.
They suck.
Warner, Sony, fucking, oh, mate, the
Yeah.
cunts. Any
Sony,
music on EMI
Paramount,
records?
Paramount, they all suck dick. They are the worst.
Yeah, they slap you with claims, and then you have to argue fair use, and it's all bullshit, just because they are assholes.
Yeah, they're completely assholes. They destroyed my Jekyll and Hyde review. I hate them. I hate them for that. Yeah, but
it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. So, as I said, Chuck Russell, he made 2 new projects, and now the next 2 videos from me are the new version of the Chuck Russell retrospective.
Yeah, another fucking rehash like tonight.
Hey, it's not a rehash. It's my true vision.
Yeah.
And my true vision was always just rehashing my old videos, as you know.
It's all right for all these other people, Cub.
Yeah, but
no wonder I'm fucking insane. You're partially to blame for all this.
Yeah, no, but just thanks to Chuck Russell, I have to make a new video because he also directed.
You don't have to, but you will.
Yeah, I'm going to make a new video about Witchboard.
Ah, dude, Witch. Yes. I had forgot all about that movie when we were talking about it last week. And Raymondo reminded me about it. And it's like, yeah. And I looked at and I can remember the cover and stuff. Yes, Witchboard.
Yeah. The cover is the only thing you can remember from this movie. Because the movie itself is not that great.
I don't know.
It's a very forgettable movie. And it has
I would probably prefer it over anything what's around today.
Yeah, but that is a low bar. Oh, please. Of course, it's much better than anything that comes out today.
It's the problem I said fucking years ago. When every movie has to be a blockbuster, you're fucked. You are completely fucked.
Yeah, and so I'm going to make a new video about Witchboard because the new Witchboard, the remake,
blame it on Bruce. That's what I always say.
Comes in next week. It comes out 15th or something like that. We get the new Witchboard from Chuck Russell, and also he made this Bruce Willis, one of these 26 Bruce Willis movies that came out shortly before his Alzheimer announcement whatsoever, where he made this deal to star in 20 movies for 20 million or 40 million or 100 million or whatever. And so he appears there only for a few minutes.
Of course, yeah, back up the check.
Yeah, and you have also another sellout in there, not just Willis. You have also John Travolta in there.
Well, Jesus Christ, come on, let's face it. What's John Travolta ever done apart from Saturday Night Fever and Carrie? What else has he really done?
Yeah, Pulp Fiction.
Oh, shit. All right, then. And Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. But as I said, he's also...
We're not going to remember his performance in Battlefield Earth anytime soon, are we? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's also one of these washed out characters.
No, but he washed out years ago. That's why Tarantino brought him back for fucking virtually no money and stuck him in Pulp Fiction. Because Tarantino does that, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he washed out after that again. And and he was in one of the last Chuck Russell movies when I thought this is it for Chuck Russell. Before I realized that he made two other movies.
I'm sure the Church of Scientology will keep out fucking Travolta safe.
I don't know. These movies where he appears, he looks miserable, and in the Bruce Willis one, he's even bold, I think.
So he's actually took the wigs off now, has he?
It looks like
And
that.
actually appreciated his chrome dome baldness.
Yeah,
Not chrome, but
yeah,
you understand what I mean.
because I thought it just is a Bruce Willis vehicle as usual. But then I recognized on the cover, oh my God, this is also John Travolta, but he's bald. He looks now exactly like me,
Oh,
and
dude,
so I didn't
where's that
recognize
fucking
him.
the guy who does the trailers voice fucking when you need him? You know what I mean? Two old bald actors washed up and ready to go for one last paycheck. Willis, Travolta, we're in when as soon as the check's cleared.
Yeah, yeah, and they said about this movie, oh, this is their first movie since Pulp Fiction
Oh,
together.
oh Jesus!
Oh, it's such a fraud, and yeah, so that is.
One of them was a movie, and the other one's a collected bunch of images for 90 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. So that's my next review on next Wednesday, and after that we get my brand new Witchboard review.
Ah, hey, fucking hell, a new video.
Yeah, but
We
which I
are
have to
honoured.
finish. Yeah, but I didn't haven't started working on it because I had so much work here at home to do the last days with the pizzas and
Yeah,
also
them
some other
pizzas
stuff.
aren't going to make themselves.
Yeah, yeah. But as I said, so the next weeks I'm going have really much work. I have to work on four reviews because the all the reviews after Witchboard are new ones, which I'm still trying to figure out. I haven't still figured out the music I'm using, and the script is not written yet and things like that. Yeah, yeah, but I have watched Doctor Who shortly before the stream, season 5,
Proper Who.
proper Who,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Back in a
last
bit.
time we couldn't. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to wait till Jess returns, since it doesn't make sense that I talk about Doctor Who on my own, since he is kind of the Doctor Who expert, and so I'm really curious what he thinks about these episodes of season 5 with Troughton as the Doctor, and
Oh, there we go.
yeah.
Oh,
So last time we
oh, not
completely
again. In a
forgot.
bit.
Yeah. So yeah. Hope everything is okay, Jess. Um. Uh, yeah.
Well, let's try that again.
Uh,
Fucking hell.
everything okay?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Whew.
So last time we completely forgot to talk about the next Doctor Who episode, the Abominable Snowman.
All right, yeah, yeah, yeah. Which used to be one of
Uh,
the, well, still is lost, but at least we have the animated
yeah,
one now.
yeah, and also one of them is available. The first section of it's a five part episode, and the first part is available. So you get at least a little glimpse of it, something like no, not the oh no, not the first part, the second part. It's a 6-part episode. and the second part was available, and the other ones were animated.
Yeah, that's the one.
And yeah, and today I watched the follow-up episodes, The Ice Warriors,
Oh yeah,
and also Enemy of the World, where Troughton is in a double role.
yeah.
Yeah, which was kind of like a thriller or something like that, like a mystery thriller, a little bit. And because at the end it turns out that his doppelganger, he was kind of the ruler of the world or something like that, and it had many actual things in it that are even nowadays a thing, like weather manipulation and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the abominable snowman. First of all, what do you think about this episode?
I haven't watched it for a while, dude. I watched it when the animated Blu-ray came out, and I bought the Blu-ray, and then I haven't watched it since. Because
Yeah, the
I've
thing
been
is,
buying like these collection box sets which have been coming out, as you know. So I've been watching, anyhow, Series 19, Season 19, Davidson's
okay.
first fucking season. So I've been watching
So
that.
so this episode plays in Tibet, and the
It does, yeah.
snowmen they turn out to be robots, machines. These GT like creatures, or what you want to call them.
Yeah, I can remember
Which
the robots and whatnot, yeah.
Yeah, they're robots, and also there is the guy who is controlling them. He is himself kind of like a god or something like that, or a higher being, or what you.
Yeah, there was
So
a lot of them type characters in Doctor Who.
yeah,
Or
yeah,
aspiring to the higher being.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, it was okay, but sadly, most of the episodes I had to watch in the animated version.
So did it. Dude,
So
before them animated versions, though, the old DVDs, which I'm upgrading from and buying these Blu ray box sets and the Blu rays and stuff, because I'm upgrading from all the DVDs I've got. Back in them days, mate, it was the tally snaps. You know what I mean? Just the audio and the photographs and the odd little bit of surviving footage sprinkled throughout.
yeah,
That's how
no,
we
I
first
watched.
watched these stories, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I watched a few of them like that, as you know, since I'm now in season 5, and
Yeah,
many of the old ones are like that.
yeah, indeed.
Uh, yeah, so I thought the episode was okay. It was not. It has had some lengths because I thought this storyline was a little bit too much stretched out.
Oh, Jesus,
With
right, got fucking hell. Wait until you get to the 10 porters and shit then. Fucking hell. Mind
Yeah,
you saying that, though, the War Games is fucking brilliant.
yeah, the war games, but the war games is much more interesting than the snowman one. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
it's the pot.
Uh, so, as I said, today I watched the Ice Warriors and
The Ice
Enemy of the
Warriors.
World. And the Ice Warriors, it played in the future. Both episodes play in the future. The Ice Warriors play in the second Ice Age, but in the future.
Yeah.
And
Didn't the
so
fucking New Who bullshit bring back the Ice Warriors? I'm sure I can remember seeing an episode with them in.
I hope not. But if they did, I
No, I
already
mean
forgot.
New Who, as in from 2005 onwards. That's
Uh,
New Who.
I can't remember an Ice Warrior episode with a
Mind you,
new
you wouldn't
theme.
have known who the Ice Warriors were, would you? At that time. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I
I'm
would
sure they did.
remember.
I'm sure they fucking did. I'm sure I can remember
Yeah, but
seeing
I
an
would
Ice
remember
Warrior.
episode like that with Ice Warriors. No, I can't remember
I'm
one
sure there
from
was.
New Who.
I don't know. I'll never go rewatch any of it anyway, the new stuff. Doctor Who, as far as I'm
Yeah.
concerned, 7 Doctors and it ended in 1989 and that's it.
Yeah, so the Ice Warrior episode I thought was much more interesting than the Snowman one. I really kind of liked it.
Yeah.
And
Again, it's been a
yeah,
while since I fucking watched that.
yeah, it's kind of, and also it has interesting themes in it because they're mentioning carbon dioxide or something like that, and also it's also again about manipulating the weather again,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and um, so these ice warriors, they turn out to be from another planet, I think.
Yeah, they're from Mars.
Yeah, they invade something like invaders, and they want to repair their spaceship, and so it's really, and the doctor is kind of helping the Earth people first off not to get blown up, not to blow themselves up, but isn't he interfering with history directly when he, because the episode begins that he's helping them with a problem that in 2 minutes would blow up their station, but if he wouldn't help them, it would blow up. But isn't he interfering with history when he does that?
Dude, this is early Doctor Who. Things like that were never really thought out that much. It was just a struggle to get that show made every fucking week.
Yeah, I was wondering a little bit
They didn't,
because
dude. There was no such thing as Doctor Who lore until like the end of Troughton and stuff. Really, there was little bits, I
oh,
suppose. You know what I mean? Dalek, Scarrow, and shit like that. You know what I mean? But the real lore
yeah,
didn't really start until a little bit later than that.
yeah, yeah, and so the next one, as I said, Enemy of the World, was a really surprising episode for me uh, because it starts off that it plays in the far distant future of 2018. Yeah, Jess, can you remember
Dude, no.
2018 when we all started with the hovercrafts, using the hovercrafts and things like that
Oh
instead
man,
of regular
I may
cars?
go back and rewatch some Troughton. I haven't seen any for
Yeah,
years,
yeah, and so it
apart
starts
from
off that
obviously the
he,
animated ones when they come out. I get them.
yeah, so it starts off and he takes in the distant future of 2018 a bath in the sea, and he is confused by the people on Earth for their supreme leader, who looks exactly like him for reasons and has a Russian accent, where they pretend it is
Oh shit! Yeah, that one. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, where they pretend it is a Mexican accent or whatever, but it's a Russian accent, clearly. And also, they are talking about the Ukraine in this episode.
Fucking hell, yeah. Troughton in his dual role. Yeah, I can sort of
Yeah.
remember it.
Yeah, so you could see Troughton in a double role. He playing because the resistance wants to prove that the dictator is a dictator, in fact, and is really a bad guy. and then at the end, and they want to use Doctor Who as a replacement that they can get proof about what he's going up to.
Yeah.
And then it turns out he's really a bad guy because he has lied to some people about an atomic war, and so they went into a bunker, and then he lied to them since 5 years or something like that. They're still in the bunker and think that the Third World War happened. And it was an atomic war, but in this bunker they have their kind of a machine where they can control the weather and make volcanic eruptions and things like that. It's a kind of a weather control machine for the whole planet, I guess. And yeah, and so he uses them to threaten other countries to comply to him. So it reminded me a little bit of the tactics of the US government, because people say that they use things like HARP. It's also a weather controlling device to make earthquakes and things like that.
Yeah, but most of that's just tinfoil hat crazy shit, though, dude.
Yeah, just whatever. I'm not saying it's true. I'm saying that.
But that's why you can't beat a good conspiracy, because they sound plausible. That's why all the great ones are believable.
I'm just saying that this episode reminded me exactly of that.
Yeah.
There was a leader of a country, kind of a world leader with his country, who kind of other countries are complying, and nobody knows exactly the real reason. And if a country doesn't comply, then it get earthquakes and things like that. And so this plays on that. And for me, this was clearly a play on the US.
Well, what's weird is that, you know what I mean, certain officials are holding the Ukraine to ransom, going, we'll give you weapons as long as you give us all your minimal rights, because that's where all the shit is for these batteries they need and all this bullshit. So it's, yeah. And he's not a dictator? Okay, then.
Yeah, but just a question, Jess. Do you think this HARP project, which is going on since the 80s, I think, is a made-up one?
I dare say there's files, I dare say, but how much of it is reality and how much of it is bullshit?
So do you think there is any weather manipulation at all? Or do you think this is just science fiction or fantasy or what?
I don't really know.
There is no weather manipulation.
To be honest, I haven't really thought about it.
And the stripes in the skies here, what are they called? There's a name for them. Chemtrails.
Yeah, off aeroplanes and whatnot.
Do you think this is also just made up?
No, because you can see them.
But do you think they are chemtrails, or do you think they are just from regular airplanes?
I just think it's probably something to do with hot air meeting cold air or something or other, probably. I don't know. I don't really care too much to think about it.
Then I'm asking you. The question is: are these stripes in the sky? Are these manufactured, or are these just from normal, regular airplanes who fly people around or something like that?
I'd just say it's a regular thing. It's something to do with hot and cold air, probably.
Okay, then they are
probably.
Just from...
I've got no idea.
So you say they are just from normal planes?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, then I ask you something. Why should a normal plane fly constantly from left to right for no reason.
What do you
Make
mean?
these stripes on the air. Why should a normal regular plane or some planes, sometimes there are two planes even,
Well, yeah, because
make
that's because they have to have flight paths.
fly constantly over the same area to make these stripes?
That's because they take off and land at airports.
Really? But if it is like you said, shouldn't these stripes be a regular the whole year on the sky? Because the flight plan is a regular plan or not?
Well, they are, aren't they? I can't recall
No, they
ever
aren't.
seeing a plane without them.
No, they aren't. They aren't. These stripes sometimes appear and sometimes not, and also.
Well, I've always seen them, so you know.
I tell you, I believe these are chemtrails, and
Well,
there's
you
something
would.
going on.
You would, though, wouldn't you? Because you're
Yeah.
susceptible to the internet's world of bullshit.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, because of the internet. Because
It is.
of course, I have never heard of chemtrails before the internet.
Oh, Jesus. The internet just puts more logs on the fire.
Okay, and I have also never heard of weather manipulation before the internet.
Like I say, it just puts more logs on the fire.
Yeah, so probably I haven't seen in the 80s Superman 3, which is about weather manipulation. I haven't seen
Well,
the
yeah,
Ark and Noah
it's a good sci-fi topic. Why not?
Yeah, and also I haven't seen the first movie from Roland Emmerich, the Ark and Noah project, which is also about weather manipulation.
Yeah, dude. Because all these crackpot theories make good movies.
Yeah, but these movies came out in 1983 and 1985.
Yeah, so obviously this shit's been going on for a while. Clearly.
Yeah.
Like I say, I can't remember ever seeing aeroplanes without them.
Yeah, but you are not talking about the stupid airplanes. I'm talking about weather manipulation in general. Because this is not the only way they manipulate the weather.
Yeah, but like I say, a good conspiracy theory fucking makes for a good movie.
Yeah, but the thing is, I've heard about that long before the internet was a thing.
Yeah, but like I say, some conspiracy... Dude, they're still banging on about JFK. You know what I'm saying? Some conspiracy theories stand the test of time.
But JFK is not a conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy.
Allegedly.
He was murdered. He was murdered in Dallas by the FBI. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is a fact.
State your sources that it's a fact.
Yeah, but
Luke, I believe he was, to be fair. But there's no actual evidence. Because do you think the government are going to actually put their hands up and go, okay, we did it? That's never going to fucking happen.
No, it's never going to happen, but he was clearly killed
Yeah, I'd like to believe it. Because it's all there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why it's such a beautiful conspiracy theory.
No, it's not a conspiracy.
Of course it's a theory when it's not been proven in fact. It's still a theory. That's what theory means. Not proven in fact.
Yeah. Yeah, but whatever. So I really like these Doctor Who episodes. I'm now kind of in the middle of the season. I have the second half to go, and I'm really looking forward to them. The next one on the list is The Web of Fear.
Oh, right, yeah. A couple of those episodes are animated, if I remember right. I think that was the first one they did. I'm pretty sure it was.
The second one is the third one is animated from the Web of Fear.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the first one they animated, if I remember right.
It's a 6-part one, and the part 3 is animated.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the first one they did.
Yeah, and
Web of Fear, I'm sure it was.
after that, there's another 6-parter which is completely animated, which is called Fury from the Deep.
Yeah, indeed, yes. Fury from the Deep.
Yeah. And then the season ends with a wheel in space.
Right. Yeah, I haven't watched that for a while.
The wheel in space. Yeah. So these 3 episodes are ahead of me, and I'm really looking forward to them. And I'm going to watch them maybe for our next stream. At least one of them.
Oh, fucking hell, Greg. Yeah.
At least Enemy of the World I'm going to watch for before next Wednesday. Because I have to watch them anyway, all because of my stream, Cub's Corner, at the end of the month. And because this time we are talking about season 5 of real Doctor Who.
Proper Who.
Yeah. At least I hope so.
Season 20 of Proper Who comes out in September on the standard edition. Because I've been buying these standard edition ones. Because I don't give a fuck about a fancy box and pay 15 quid more for a fancy box. You know what I mean? Well, 20 quid more for a fancy box. When you can wait for the standard editions to come out. And it's still all the same discs. So, fuck the fancy box. And season 20 is coming out in September. Along with season 2 of Blake 7. At last. At fucking last. It seems forever since they did season 1 of Blake 7. I'm more excited about that. Because Blake 7's fucking ace.
Yeah, and I can't wait till I finished with 1967 and go to 1968.
I can't really remember what stories are in them without looking, without dusting off the old DVDs or looking through my video files when I ripped all the DVDs, which took fucking forever. But I'm glad I did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm glad that I'm not watching them all in a row as usual, and just watching them 1 or 2 episodes per week, or 1 episode per week.
I'm so just spoiling myself with the Blu-ray box sets. I'm loving updating every days.
So the stories stick a little bit better in my head when I watch them this way. So could you catch up with any of the new crap?
No, not at all. I don't care. I noticed that Wednesday show's back on.
Yes, the first half of the second season is back on.
I won't be watching it. You know my thoughts on the first season, so I won't be watching it.
Yeah, I'm going to review it anyway in my Addams Family review.
Well, of course you are.
Yeah. Not leaving this chance behind updating one of my reviews.
So every season we're gonna fucking go back to the well and scrape out another Addams Family video.
Yes. As it should be.
What a sad existence.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you can remember, the last season came out 3 years ago.
Was it? I don't know. It was instantly forgettable. And for somebody who bangs on about the source material so much, you should fucking hate that show.
I'm neither hating it nor loving it. I think...
Fuck off. You were sucking its fucking dick, man. You were saying how brilliant it was.
I didn't say brilliant. I said it's okay.
No, you didn't. You were praising it more than okay. I can fucking remember.
No, because that's exactly how I feel about it. Uh, I don't mind it. Uh, of course, I would like to have a different cast for Adams himself here, the father.
The one who
He's
looks.
the only one.
Hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, 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 no. He's the only one who looks actually like the fucking drawings.
Yeah, but I'm more a fan of the TV version uh, and of the movie version. Here, Raul Julia, and here the one
Yeah.
before him, uh,
Yeah.
the guy.
They've got the fucking place, but you know what I mean? Even that all strayed from the material. They're entertaining films, don't get me wrong. But it's not the cartoon strip.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense that such an ugly fuck gets such a super hot woman like Morticia.
Of course it does. Love is blind, haven't you ever heard that old saying? And he simply
Uh,
adores her and she adores him. It's
yeah,
lovely.
I haven't.
It's either that
Yes,
or blissful ignorance.
I haven't heard that because it's a lie. Love is not blind. It
Well,
has nothing
there's
to
no
do
such thing as
with
love anyway.
love.
It's a chemical
Yeah.
endorphin released in your brain, which lasts just the amount of time to meet a mate, get impregnated, and make sure that the young fowl or young offspring can walk, and then you're out of there. Because that's what animals
Yeah,
do. And sorry, people, we're all animals. And what separates us is a conscious thought is what separates us. And
yeah.
that's why you end up fucking. Oh, it's a whole ball game of bullshit.
Yeah. So as I said, this
I'm not
is
getting down that road.
as I said, this is something. The only thing that bugs me with the series is only the, for me, miscast of.
It's not
Yeah.
miscast. I think Raoul fucking what's his face. I'm sure he's glad of the check because I haven't seen him in anything for fucking years and I can't think of his fucking name. It'll come to me. Hang on. It'll come to
Yeah,
me.
because
Anyway, at least he fucking looks like the comic strip.
all all the other characters I really like. It's very well cast, very good cast, and but this
Jesus,
one
why can't I think of that fucking guy's name?
cast decision.
Louise Guzman.
Yeah,
Louise Guzman, that's the fella.
yeah. He is, from my point of view, complete miscast.
He isn't though.
But
That's because you're wrong, and he isn't. He looks like fucking Gomez Adams. The one out of every interpretation on TV or film, apart from them animated ones, on TV or film, who actually looks like Gomez Adams. So he's not miscast. He's actually perfect. So you're wrong.
no,
No, you're wrong.
no.
It's okay to be wrong, Cub, and you are wrong.
Yeah, yeah. You go after the stupid comic book. Oh, so you are a big fan of the animated ones? Here, the
No, I'm
cinema
just
ones.
pointing out your hypocrisy.
No,
That's
because
all I'm doing.
in the animated cinema ones, they look like the cartoons,
Yes, they do.
and both
But that's
suck
pretty much
dick.
that's pretty much where the similarity ended.
Yeah,
Mind you, no,
so
saying
both
that there was some aspects of it what were right, I suppose. Bits.
maybe in the first one, but for sure not in the second one.
Oh, the second one was utter garbage. I thought the first one had a little bit of charm, but that second one was Jesus. It was a fucking struggle to get through that second one. It really was.
Yeah, yeah. As you said, it was complete garbage, forgettable, and because it was just stupid puns and
Yeah,
nothing
it's
more. And this Steve Jobs character, oh my God, it was so embarrassing.
I've seen it the once. I instantly forgot about
Yeah.
it, and I will never see it again.
Pretending that Wednesday is his biological daughter. Yeah, sure.
I honestly can't remember it, dude. I really can't. And I like it
Yeah,
that way.
that was the plot. Plot was the Steve Jobs guy who tried to get Wednesday on his side by pretending she is his real biological daughter with a fake DNA test or something like that.
I can't remember it, like I say. And I have no wish to go back and check your facts. So, yes, I believe you. Because you can remember these things
Yeah,
and I can't.
yeah, I can remember that
I
because I
try
have
to
to.
erase these painful fucking hours of wasted time watching pointless movies. I try to erase them, and that's why alcohol helps kids.
Yeah, and talking about pointless movies and garbage from this new crap, I've seen now this stupid Eddington movie.
The what? Sorry.
The other one here with the Mandalorian, what's his face?
Pedro
The
Pascal.
Mandalorian, yeah, Pedro Pascal. He this one about the pandemic.
He's in
From
another fucking movie as well. Fuck me, that guy gets around.
Yes, he has three flops in a row at the same time in this
Dude,
moment. He's
yeah, but you've got to put all these things into comparison, dude. You know what I'm saying?
he's in three flops at the same time
This is
now
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
cinema.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. The way these flop is relative.
No, they are official flops. All three of them. All three movies Pedro Pascal is starring
Because, like
in
I
this.
keep saying, you can't keep spending all this money on people because people aren't going to the fucking cinema. And besides that, when you compare it to the other movies, they've made more money than the other movies around at the time. But all of these movies are underperforming because, in reality, nobody's going to see movies anymore. That audience is dying.
Yes, but Greg, just
Whoa.
one of them. No, Jess. Uh, uh, just one of them is a big $100 million production. It's just fantastic flop, which is the big flop,
Which is not
and the
really a
other.
flop when you compare it in ratio to the other movies.
No, it is a flop when
No,
it
it's
makes
not.
not
It's not
when it
made mega bucks because no movie
when it
does.
makes not when it doesn't break even. It's a flop.
None of these movies are making money.
Yes, when it doesn't
Yeah,
break
but you're not
even.
putting all the other movies in the comparison.
Uh, yes,
It doesn't matter. You
when
don't
uh,
understand.
when a movie doesn't break even, it's officially called a flop.
Because nobody's
So
watching movies, and like I've said for years, you can't keep spending 200 million on a fucking movie when
yeah,
nobody's
but
gonna
I'm
see it.
I'm telling you, the other Pedro Pascal movies that are now in the cinemas are Eddington and this other one, and Eddington and this other one. Uh, uh, they are both cheap productions, and they are flopping also.
Well,
These are
I don't
also
care.
bombs.
I don't really care.
So he's in three flops at the same time, and this Eddington one is about the pandemic.
If I cared enough, I'd look into all this shit, but I just don't care enough about pointless shit that doesn't matter, like box office,
Yeah, this Eddington one is
because
from
none of
Ari
this
Aster,
matters.
and it's about the pandemic time in 2020. It plays in 2020, and you see how the people with the masks and so on, and the BLM rights and Antifa and things like that.
I
You
don't give a
also,
fuck. Another movie with a
yeah,
political message. Oh, boring. Next.
yeah, yeah, and it is boring. Yeah, it is 2.5 hours or something like that, and it's really boring, complete crap, and it turns
So that means
into
it could have 2.5 hours of fucking character development, even though I highly doubt it. Because character
yeah.
development seems to be a thing of the past, almost a
The, the
myth at this
the
point.
best the best scene in the movie is when Pedro Pascal gets shot.
Well, you
That's the
would say
best
that.
best scene. Yeah, that's the best scene in the movie.
Spoken like a true racist.
Yeah, yeah. When you get rid of the stupid face, but then you have still the other stupid face here, Joachim Phoenix or whatever.
Fuck you, he's a good
Uh,
actor.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I
If
liked
you
him
like it,
before it was trendy.
yeah, yeah. If you are such a fan, then watch his stupid movie because
No,
he's the
I don't give a
main
fuck about
actor.
the subject matter, but I'm pretty sure he's probably good in it.
Yeah, whatever. The movie turns in the mid from the middle on. The second half turns into a kind of a horror movie, horror
Oh,
thriller or
Jesus.
whatever.
Oh, dear. This sounds even worse. Even worse
Yeah.
than a bad movie is a bad movie that doesn't know what it is.
Yes, yes. So it's complete garbage. I hate it.
I would have to
And
watch it because I don't take what you say seriously. So I'll have to watch it, but I'm not going to watch some Hollywood mainstream fucking movie. I don't give a shit. I'll just take your word
yeah.
for it.
Yeah, so I of course also have seen the Fantastic Crap movie, and it's really crap. It's
Well, you would
complete
say that.
garbage.
Well, you
Yes,
would say
I
that.
would say that. I would say
I
that
wouldn't
because
expect anything less from you, Cub.
No, Pedro Pascal is complete miscast as
No, he
Mr.
isn't.
Fantastic, and
And I've
also
told you a million reasons why. Well, the
and
main
also
reason.
the female Silver Surfer
Doesn't
storyline
matter, it's
is
in an alternate universe.
it's complete garbage, and it destroys the original story of the original
Alternate
Silver Surfer.
universe, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter in
Uh,
the slightest. Alternate universe.
yeah, whatever.
Doesn't
But
matter.
it's supposed to be the first Fantastic Four movie.
It doesn't matter. It's in an alternate universe. It's not in the main Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, you would so you would introduce
I don't give a
a new
fuck.
characters. So you would introduce in a cinematic universe a new characters with an alternative storyline?
In what? In what? In what universe? The main universe.
Yeah, into the MCU. You would introduce the characters in alternative storylines instead of the original storylines?
Dude, they've never stuck to the original storylines in most of them movies anyway.
But the Galactus storyline in the comics is the one where also Silver Surfer gets introduced.
Yeah. It's basically that story, yeah. Even though
Yeah, but
haven't they added a little bit of Franklin Richards into the mix? So I hear. Even though I shouldn't have read a review because I won't go see it.
yes, because that's the problem of the movie. The problem of the movie is the baby, because first 20 minutes is you just
Well, in all fairness,
see
I could see where they're going because frankly, even though it's not accurate, Franklin Richards could be a fucking problem for Galactus. Well, he would be a problem for Galactus because he's a problem for everybody. If
yeah, he's a pro
that kid ever went school shooter, the universe would be fucked.
yeah. The whole movie is all about the stupid baby. And the
Because
thing is,
Franklin's one of the most powerful people in the Marvel universe.
yeah. But the thing is, in the original, Coming of Galactus is the storyline
Yeah, I know
where
the story, dude. Everybody knows
where
it very well. Fantastic
where
Four, 48 to
where where the
51 or 2, whatever
yeah
the fuck it is.
where the Silver Surfer gets introduced, and also where people get why the Silver Surfer is stuck on Earth, because he turns against Galactus by
Indeed, he does, yeah.
helping them, tries to help them because of the girlfriend of Ben Grimm here, Alicia,
Indeed.
and
Yep.
he turns against Galactus, and that's why Galactus bans him on
I
Earth. He
love
makes a
all that.
barrier.
That bit in the comics Cub is fucking beautifully written. Some of Stan
Yeah,
Lee's
beautifully
greatest
written.
penmanship.
Yeah, but now they completely have destroyed his storyline by bringing in the stupid female Silver
It
Surfer.
doesn't matter. Alternate universe. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's basically a film about nothing.
Yeah, but they are supposed to come over to our real regular universe.
Yeah, but that's after the whole Galactus thing is defeated, done and dusted, and that's the end of the movie, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it's not in this movie where they come over.
Is it not? I
Because
thought it would have been in the end credits or some Marvel bullshit.
no, in the end credits you get a scene with Doctor Doom and the baby.
Alright, so fucking Doom's getting after it, yeah.
And probably Doom is going to, I guess, he's going to get the baby, and he is going to be the one that takes the baby to our universe And that's the ship that you see in Thunderbolts near
I
the end
don't,
credits scene.
I don't know.
Fantastic Four
I
ship.
still haven't gone around to watching Thunderbolts because I just don't care about these
And
films.
probably this is going to be the reason why the Fantastic Four are following him to get
Maybe,
their baby back.
maybe.
And that's how they come into our universe, probably.
Yeah, but it sounds contrived enough to be in a fucking Marvel movie. Yeah, it sounds contrived enough to be in the plot.
Yeah, but this is just a guess from me.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised. It sounds like the easy option.
Yeah, but the movie itself is complete garbage, as I said,
Well,
because
I'm not going to take your word for it. I'll have to see it.
yeah, because Sue is
By all
completely
accounts, it's pretty good. By all accounts,
Galactus is
people who
getting
actually
defeated.
matter say it's pretty good.
Uh,
Said it's
yeah,
not brilliant and it's got a couple of flaws, but on the whole, it's entertaining.
yeah, sure, whatever. But it's flopping in the cinemas right now.
And like I say, that's all relative compared to the other movies.
Yeah, but it's flopping also
Yeah, but it's
compared to
all
Superman.
relative compared to the other movies.
Uh, it's also flopping compared to Jurassic World.
Fuck it, I noticed that popped up on the streaming services the other day.
Yeah, but it only has brought in half of what Jurassic World has brought in till now.
Well,
So it's really flopping hard.
I just don't give a shit about these films anyway.
Yeah, but the thing is, in the movie, Galactus gets defeated by the two women. The men don't
Well,
play
of course.
any factor in it.
Right, and I know that's for that's bullshit. Sue Storm isn't the big fucking leader of this movie, like all the pricks tried to lead you to believe.
But she holds off Galactus on her own with her powers.
And that's plausible, yeah?
He's not that powerful that she
She
can.
fucking is, dude. Go back and read some fucking comics. She fucking is
Yeah,
that
but
powerful.
Oh, she can keep up with Galactus, really.
Dude, but the problem is with maintaining Sue's force fields is that it fucking really drains her. She can't keep up that shit for long, especially the bigger the object.
But Galactus, he's supposed to be godlike. Nobody can keep him like Sue does in the movie and
Dude,
push
it's
him
comic
around.
books. Dude, it's not science, fucking guy. It's a comic book movie. It's all made up bullshit. Jesus Christ, dude.
Also, Reed Richards
Oh, Jesus
gets
Christ.
hurt.
You just
he gets
absolute
gets
rubbish
hurt.
points. You've got no points whatsoever.
Okay, no points whatsoever. He gets hurt by Galactus, and now guess how? How does Reed Richards get physically hurt by Galactus?
I have no idea because I haven't seen the movie.
He's stretching him.
Ah, well, of course, yeah, Stretch, of course. I should have guessed that, actually. Marvel movie. He's Stretch guy. So, of course, yeah, of course.
No, but Galactus is stretching him as so heavily that he hurts him. How is that possible? Can you explain that to me?
I'm thinking, do you know what I mean? I suppose every power has a threshold. That's how these villains thwart their heroes in some weeks, you know what I mean? Find a weakness. That's true comic book style. Maybe Reed Richards can only stretch that far.
Yeah, he can only stretch.
So, dude, it's completely plausible in the world of comic books. Completely plausible.
Yeah, whatever.
It is, yeah. It's just that you and all your other dickheads you watch on YouTube just are a bunch of fuckwits. And that's it. You're all morons.
Yeah, I can just tell you, for me, this is the worst Fantastic Four movie. The worst.
Oh, I don't know.
And for me, I would.
Dude, Fan Four Stick, come on. That is a fucking train wreck.
I watch Fantastic over this one anytime.
Oh, dude, I haven't even seen the new one, and I know I wouldn't, because I hate that movie with a passion.
Because at least in
It's just
Fantastic
so badly
you don't have
fucked.
a stupid female Silver Surfer,
That
and you
doesn't
don't have.
matter. Alternate universe. It's only sexist pricks like you and the arseholes you watch who care about that shit. No fucking people with a normal fucking brain who aren't insane, horrible, sexist people don't see that as a problem. And
I
once
had that.
again, comic book made up bullshit, and once again, not in the main Marvel universe. So
I
it doesn't
had
matter.
I had two comic book T-shirts as when I was young.
I don't care
And
what you had.
as a teenager, I had two comic book T-shirts which I bought for much money. One was the cover of X-Men with Cyclops, and one was the Silver Surfer. These two
Good for
T-shirts I
you.
had many years, and I had to pay much money for them back then when I was 15 or 16. I paid 40 Deutschmarks for them, 40 D-Mark back then. And this was very much
Back in the
money.
land of the Deutschmark, eh? Fucking hell, Cub, that was a long time ago.
No, that was the time where I got 10 mark, here, what you call it, as a kid.
I never encountered the mark, so I never knew what it was worth.
The mark was worth um, uh, here 30 was worth $1. So a dollar was worth 1 mark 30 cents.
Yeah, I'm with you. Right, yeah.
So the
So
mark
you
was
instantly
very,
lost out on 30 cents.
yeah. No, the thing is, the mark was very near the dollar. It was near the dollar. So and I got back then as a child, I got 10 marks a week
As your pocket money. Yeah, man, for doing your chores and being a good little boy. Ah,
Yeah, but
pocket money
the thing
days.
is, no, these
I used to
T-shirts I
spend
bought.
mine on the old Kenner Star Wars figures I did.
These T-shirts I bought from my pocket money and from the money that I earned from work after school and things like that. And they cost
Dude,
40.
what sort of job did you have? We had like paper rounds, paper routes as the Americans call them.
Yeah,
We had that sort of after school type of job. Getting up
I
at
was
stupid
working.
o'clock in the morning to deliver the morning papers. Fucking
No,
hell.
I told you about my work. I was working here in where I filled up the drinking stuff.
Oh shit, yeah. But I thought that was a bit later. That wasn't when you were at school, was it? I thought that was a bit
Yes.
later.
No, that
Ah,
was
okay, fair enough.
in that was in my during the holidays and after the school,
Ah,
2 years
right,
in a
yeah,
row.
okay, yeah. I can remember you talking
And
about that job, yeah.
yes, and also I had also other jobs like that in the holidays and after the school in a what you call it, gardenery, or what you would call it, where
Like,
you have plants, work with plants and things
yeah,
like
and
that.
it's all for sale, like a garden centre where you can buy all these plants and whatever and wood.
No, not in the center, on the field.
Oh, right, picking the shit and getting it ready.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
really hard work, and
Dude,
also with
it
seeds
fucking
and so
it
on.
is. I went strawberry picking and I went for 4 hours. It nearly broke my fucking back. It's like, fuck this, I'm going the pub. I'll see you later. Fucking nearly broke me back bending down picking these fucking strawberries. I did
Yeah,
about 4 hours and I fucked off the pub. See you later. Stick your job up your ass.
yeah, but no, but I didn't give up. I went through these jobs, and so I bought these T-shirts back then from this money, and other things. My first VCR and so on, and my first
Nice.
TV. and things like that. But the thing is, so I had a Silver Surfer T-shirt, and calling me a chill or something like that, or a man baby or whatever. This is
Jesus,
just
get off his.
disrespectful from an asshole like you, because
Nice.
I'm telling you, I had a Silver Surfer T-shirt,
Yeah,
so you
whoop de
don't tell
fucking
me
do.
anything. No, so you
Whoop de
please
do.
don't tell me anything about the Silver Surfer when I'm saying it's
Yeah,
disgraceful how they made a female Silver Surfer,
it's
which is
not
just an
disgraceful.
alternative storyline, which
It's
nobody
because
cares for,
it
which
doesn't
nobody
matter.
bought. This comic book didn't
It
sell
doesn't
at
matter.
all, and
Doesn't matter.
and so I
It only matters to childish man babies who have no fucking
really.
lives. Yeah,
Oh, really?
really.
So a real fan who had 30 years ago even a T-shirt of this character, you say his opinion doesn't matter?
Jesus, because you can't accept that it's an alternate universe.
No, you can't accept that you have no clue what
Oh,
is going on
shut
with
up.
Marvel characters. That is all.
Oh, shut up, dude. I was fucking reading comics when fucking you
Really?
get fucked.
Really? I don't give so much about your opinion when you say the female Silver Surfer is the same thing as the normal Silver
I
Surfer.
didn't say it was.
Yes,
I said it was an
you
alternate
did.
universe. I never said it was the same thing because it's not the same thing. I never
When
said it
it
was the
is
same.
when it is on screen, first
I
time
never said it was the same.
when the Fantastic
I
Four
did
is
not
introduced
once say it
with
was
a
the same.
stupid
See,
female Silver
now you're
Surfer, and
just
you
putting words.
accept
Now
that,
you're just
then
putting
you
words in my
say
mouth
no, then you say it's
because
kind
you're
of the
just
same
talking
thing.
fucking rubbish, and now you put words in my mouth.
Yeah, no, sorry.
No, you're wrong, and you're just trying to put words in my mouth. You're trying to say things that I didn't say, as usual.
Uh, you are trying to say that a movie that you haven't even seen is a good movie.
I'm not saying that. I never said that either. You're putting words into my mouth again.
And I,
I
who
never
has
said that.
watched it, who is a
But I'm
fan of
not
the
going to.
characters,
It doesn't matter. I'm not going to take you seriously about films. Are you kidding? Listen to somebody like you about movies. Fucking hell.
since it's flopping anyway, so I
Whatever.
probably
It's
have
all relative.
have the opinion of most people who are not even bothered to watch
Not
it.
most people, but carry on.
Most people don't watch it.
Because most
That's
people
why.
aren't going to watch anything. It doesn't matter about the movie.
Yeah, but the last time a Fantastic Four movie
That was a long
if
time
it
ago.
was
The
not a
world's
flop.
changed. Where have you gone?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, I thought you'd fucking. I heard a bot noise. I thought you'd disappeared for a second then.
No, I say whatever. So much for the stupid Fantastic Four. I hated the movie with all passion of my heart.
What a
And
shock.
yeah, because it's crap. And I also watched The Naked Gun, by the way, the remake.
See, I've read. Because I don't really care for it, I don't really give a shit, like most movies. Hang on, hang on. Whoa,
Yes.
my ashtray's on fire. Hang on a minute. Oh, fucking hell. Ow. There we go. Fire averted. Because I don't really care about it. I've read some reviews. And to be
I watched.
the reviews I've read are mixed. A couple of people are
I
saying it should never exist, basically, and a couple of people are saying it's pretty funny. But I just can't
Yes,
imagine Liam Neeson in a comedic role.
yes. The day when I bought these two T-shirts, that was the last day, kind of last day in the summer holiday here as a child, where I went with my little brother, is 1 year younger than me, when we made something together, because
Nice.
from then on our ways separated in life, because
It doesn't matter,
he
dude. You've still got that beautiful day, no matter what happens.
no, yeah, whatever. Just the thing is, uh, we took this day off kind of just for ourselves and did what we wanted to do
Yeah, man.
for a
Nice.
long time, and went on this trip to many cities because there was back then you got get as a teenager you could get a card for bus and train
Yeah,
for
yeah. Yeah, if
15
you were a
marks.
certain age, you got it cheap and whatnot. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for 15 marks, so you could travel around. And
Nice.
we did that, and we traveled around, and then we decided after we bought the T-shirts and comics and so on, we decided to watch Naked Gun, the first one, in the
Yeah,
cinema
yeah. Cool.
because it was very long in the cinema,
Them,
and
dude, them jokes in that first one. If you put that movie on now, I would
yeah,
still laugh at some of the
just
jokes.
wait a second, wait a second. One thing that back then separated me from my brother was the fact that he started to drink beer, alcohol in general,
I don't blame him if he had to put up
and
with you.
I
I'd drink too.
and
That
I
was a joke.
didn't. I didn't.
Clearly,
And so, yeah,
it's all right. Jokes. Carry
and
on.
s-
Carry on.
and so, and for this special day when we went to the cinema, I made an exception and bought my first beer, but it was a non-alcoholic one.
Yeah. So you did.
And
Yeah, yeah. You bought it. You bought a taste alike. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I bought a taste alike, but he bought a regular one, and we sneaked them into the cinema, and
Nice.
we were the only ones watching Naked Gun because it was since months already out,
Cool. See.
and so this was the last time when we went together to the cinema. Also, it was the Naked Gun because after that our lives completely went in different directions, and
Oh,
that was
I would
kind
have
of
loved to have met the old cub before he was brainwashed.
yeah.
I bet the
So that
old you
was
was really fun. Well, I wouldn't say fun because you're German, but I bet you were at least tolerable to hang around with.
yeah. So and the reason why I still haven't made a review on the Naked Gun movies is because this is such a personal story that is connected with this movie, that I till now haven't did. I thought this is just too personal of a story.
No, but
I
dude,
was thinking,
that's a nice story to tell to your audience. It
no,
brings a bit of
yeah,
familiarity. It shows that you're not just a programmed robot.
no, but it's also a too long of a story
It's not too
because
long of a story. It's interesting.
I
People will want to know this shit.
I have because I have this story in my head because so that people know when this story plays. Of course, 1988
There you go.
when Naked Gun came out, and I have this story since years in my head. I
Nice
even wanted
beaver.
to. No,
Still
this
gives me a
story.
chuckle.
No, this story. I wanted to write it down long before I started making YouTube videos. Long even before YouTube existed.
Dude,
And
these are
I
the
had
stories you
already
to
a
tell.
name.
What do I oh,
I
come.
had already a name for the story. It's called The Last Day, where because it's the last day where I made something with my little brother, and I have this story in my head so many years since over 30 years. It's in my head, and
Yeah, well the thing
so
is though, Cub, you should put this in a video. What do you well, you know what one of your favourite videos of mine is. The Soldier. Because it becomes personal.
yeah,
And I think that's one of your better videos because it shows a bit of you in it. And I think you
yeah,
should do the same with this and tell that
yeah,
little story about you and your brother. This is what you should do.
yeah.
It gives a little bit of insight to you as a person. Because most people
Yeah,
just
but
think you're just generated in a lab.
so yeah, so much so a little bit about the background to Naked Gun,
See what I mean?
and
Pause and play.
and so the new one is Um, okay, I guess, but I don't care for it. I watched it, but I don't think it's horrible, but I also don't think that I ever watch it again.
What's that? Say again what you're talking about. I forgot.
The new Naked Gun.
Oh right, yeah, yeah. Like I say,
Uh,
I've read mixed things.
so it's no comparison to
Well, it
any of
wouldn't
the
be, would
original
it?
ones.
Jesus Christ, it wouldn't be,
Yeah,
would it? Fucking hell, come on. I think it's
yeah,
an unnecessary movie. It's just one of them films. It's like, really? Nobody asked for this. It's just totally
yeah.
unnecessary.
And I think it's from Seth Rogen who produced it. I think,
Ah, well.
and it show it
He's a
kind of
fellow stoner,
shows.
so I don't mind him.
Yeah. Uh,
I don't really watch works that he's in. You know what I mean? But as a person,
yeah,
he seems okay.
he didn't direct
Well,
it.
actually, they're all
I think he
Hollywood
just
scum, so once you're in that
I
life,
think
horrible
he's
people.
one of the I think he's just one of the producers.
Oh, so he just threw some money at it then.
Yeah,
Threw some
probably.
money at it for a producer's credit. One of them, is he?
Yeah.
Have you noticed modern movies have about 60 million producer credits at the beginning of a film
Yeah.
lately?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So
Produced by Monkey Fist Paw. Produced by Laser Specs. Produced by Granny's Old Boots. Produced by One Right Eye. Produced by One Left Eye. Produced by Multimedia. Fucking, it's like, how many of these people are producing these fucking movies nowadays? What the fuck is going on? I can understand as an exec producer, you've got to get your money from somewhere. And if all these people are going to put the money in, I can understand it, but fuck me. It never used to be that complicated, did it? To get a fucking movie made.
yeah, the thing is, as I said, when
Jesus.
I watched it,
Oh no, I
it
should have known better than actual I
uh,
try to have an actual conversation.
constantly reminded
Press
me
pause, press play, press pause, press play.
uh, of the original, which is so much better, and
Fuck me.
it's I thought most of the gags were flat.
Well,
Uh,
well,
it,
to be fair, comedy is subjective, isn't it? Anyway, you know what I mean. But
there's only one part in it that is like from Naked Gun or
if
from
you're going
Goonies.
into the movie, that's what you're expecting. You're probably going to
Yeah.
be disappointed.
But everything else in it is really more just
I just can't
gags.
see Liam Neeson in a comedy role. Maybe he's going to prove me wrong when I eventually, because I am intrigued. So I
Yeah,
will check this out when it comes to streaming.
But Liam Neeson has even the same initials like Leslie Nielsen.
Well, that's irrelevant. That doesn't matter.
He even sounds a little bit like him, the name.
Jeez, dude,
Les
you need to take that tinfoil hat off occasionally, you know.
Liam Neeson himself is okay.
I
He's
just
not.
can't, because I've never seen him in a comedic role apart from Qui-Gon Jinn.
Hey, you have seen Schindler's List or not?
Well, yeah, But like I say, but I may be surprised. I mean, I haven't even seen a movie with him in because I just don't care about mainstream movies. It's for normies and losers. I care too much about film to waste my time watching this mentally fucked up bullshit.
It's with a snowman, and but for example, here the main actress Pamela Anderson.
Hang on, whoa, stop the tape. Pamela fucking Anderson. Who the fuck gave her a job?
Yeah, Naked Gun, as I said.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, these are two main actors, she and Liam
Jesus.
Neeson, and
Pamela fucking Anderson.
yeah,
Hang on, whoa, you can't just gloss over this shit, Cub. I need to know more. Has she like suddenly taking acting lessons in between barbed wire and this? What the fuck? Pamela Anderson. You can't just gloss over that as if, yeah, Pamela Anderson's also in it. What do you mean? What the fuck? Don't you think that's
Yeah.
just wild and out the blue?
Wasn't she also in the third Naked Gun movie?
Oh, maybe, but who cared by the third one? Come on, let's face it. Who gives a shit about the third one? Name me a
That one
scene.
was.
I would say
Hey, the
name me.
third.
I would say name
Yeah.
me a scene, but you're that boring. You probably could.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It's all stored away in your databases.
the
You boring
crying
fuck.
game scene, the crying game scene with Pamela Anderson when she turns out that she's like in crying game.
Yeah, when she's got a cock, as in the
Yes,
crying game.
yeah, was one of the
Yeah, see,
funniest
I can't even remember
scenes.
that scene because nobody cared about the third one.
And also in the third one was the retirement
Oh,
park,
Jesus.
like Jurassic Park, the with the big here.
See, yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Nobody can remember this shit except for you. Fucking hell. Jesus. Because it was garbage and nobody cared.
No, and also there was this cool big escape.
There is no cool anything in the third one. The
Yeah,
spoof
there's
movie had run its course by then.
no. The third one is better than the second one,
I can't
at
remember
least
either.
for me.
Luke, at the end of the day, the first one's funny, and that's it.
The first one is funny, and the third one I also liked.
Yeah, well,
The
it's
second
all
one
right
not.
to be wrong, Cub, because,
The second one not so much. And uh, yeah, but
But
as I
like I
said,
say, comedy's subjective anyway. So who's right and who's wrong in this fucking
yeah,
debate?
for this new movie, Pamela Anderson scenes, there were
I just can't get over
mo
Pamela Anderson's in a modern movie.
most of them were not really funny, especially when she had to
Luke,
improvise
no disrespect though, dude. I'm not gonna take a German's word if something's funny or not. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
but I watched it in the original. I watched it in English.
That doesn't make any difference. You still don't understand jokes and humour, especially a German robot who isn't equipped and hasn't got the programming for it.
Yeah, whatever. Uh, so and also I watched also Happy Gilmore too, by the way.
Why did somebody have a gun to your head? Why are you Mind you, I know why you're wasting time because you just. Oh, Jesus Christ! Fucking people like you just watch any old shit. God, you just.
And
Oh God!
and I was more
When I
entertained.
first met you, I thought you were somebody who loved film, and then I found out
And,
you were just a normie who watched movies. It was so
yeah,
disappointing.
and I was more entertained from Happy Gilmore 2 than from the Naked Gun one.
Oh well, I'm sure
But
the
it's
jokes were probably on your level.
no, Happy Gilmore 2 is of course also crap, but I was more entertained from that, I
Because
have
Adam
to say.
Sandler has never done a good fucking movie, that's why.
I know, and
And he's not even funny. I don't even like his early stand-up shit either. And I love stand-up comedy, especially some American comedians. Some of the greatest fucking stand-up comedians of all time. Granted, they're dead, but they were the fucking funny ones, you know what I mean? Your Bill Hickses, your Kinnisons, and your fucking Callins, and your Pryors. These guys were fucking geniuses, man, back in the day.
yeah, I know. I I I I know the original Happy
But
Gilmore
Adam Sandler
back
was
then.
never funny, is the point I'm trying to make. When you see his
Uh,
early stand-up routines, the guy is not fucking funny. But you
I
know, he was
think
in the day back in the days when they'll cast anybody on Saturday Night Live because that show had gone well off its fucking boil by that point. When you started
I think
employing the likes of Adam Sandler and God knows who. Was
I
Kevin
think
Nealon
that
on Saturday Night Live at that point? I can't remember. Kevin Nealon was
I think
okay.
that
I quite liked him.
I think that Happy Gilmore is
I wish
probably
somebody would come on here I could have a conversation
was
with.
was his best movie
Fuck
back
me,
then,
listen to this on and on.
I would say.
What's
Or
that?
is there any Happy Gilmore, the first one, the original one,
None
was
of them.
probably
None of them. He's not funny. He's never has been. All his films are garbage. He's not funny and he never has been.
yes, Jess. I'm not a Adam Sandler fan at all. I can't stand him.
I'm not
But
defending any of his fucking movies because the limited ones I have actually been forced to see, I fucking hate them. So I thought
but
there was one moment in one of them where there was some old granny and she was singing Rapper's Delight, and I thought that was slightly amusing. It almost cracked a smile, but that's about it. And I don't even know what Adam Sandler movie that was
I
in.
if I remember it right, I think Happy Gilmore was the
Don't care.
only the one that I thought was kind of okay for one watch, but that's it.
None
And
of his
uh,
films are okay for one watch.
and the other ones I couldn't stand at all. But Happy Gilmore, thought back then when I watched it back
Well,
then,
yeah,
30
all
years
right.
ago.
I don't give a fuck about Adam Sandler, but something smells like that was one of his most successful movies. Hence, is coming to America. Oh, sorry, Happy Gilmore 2. Whatever the fuck. The cash in on one of his most successful movies. It just stinks
Yes.
of fucking. Don't care to fucking smell it. I don't give a fuck to Adam Sandler. Good day to you, sir. You're not funny, and you never have been.
Hey,
So I don't
it's not
care.
a recommendation. I just said I have watched it, like I watched the Stupid Naked Gun one.
Jesus Christ.
And the reason why I watched them
Well,
is,
somebody come on and we could talk about film.
yeah, but the reason I watch them is just because that's what I'm doing. I watch movies and talk
Yeah,
about them.
yeah, you just watch movies. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Films that just normie fucking idiots care about.
Yeah, yeah, I know you know so much more about as we all other people, and yeah, whatever.
When was the
Just
time?
it.
Dude, I know you like some fucking classic movies. When was the last time you just went to the shop, bought a big bag of popcorn, got home, and stuck a DVD on of, I don't fucking know, 2001 or Throne of Blood, or just fucking relax and watch a good film
Why should I do
instead of
that?
consuming all that horse shit.
I
Doesn't it
don't
drive you
do that
crazy?
anymore. Yes.
Don't it drive you crazy watching that shit?
Yes, I don't do that anymore.
I don't get how you can watch this stuff. I really don't.
When I watch one of these old classics, it reminds me that I'm alone.
Yeah, but you're not though.
I am.
You're in the world of a great filmmaker.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I mean physically, I'm alone. And that's what it reminds me of
Yeah, but you're
when
not
I watch one
alone.
of these.
Dude, you're not
No,
alone though, are you? You're never alone.
just, that's not true. And
Dude,
so
fuck off, mate. You've got
that's
friends.
why I don't do that. And this other new crap, I don't mind because, as I said, these old classics, because I watched them back then with friends and so on, and now when I watch them, they just remind me of the fact that I'm alone,
Yeah,
and
but
so
you're not
that's why
alone
I
though,
don't.
dude. You know,
Uh,
I'm fucking always here. Luke,
yeah,
you've
but
got friends, mate.
yeah, just whatever. You
You
know
know
what
you've
I
got
mean?
friends. You're not alone.
Yeah, but just it's you that has opened this door, and then you do not even accept the answer.
Yeah, but you're not
So
alone though.
no, Jess, that's the reason why I don't watch these classics anymore. because they're too depressing for me to see.
That's weird, though. Don't you think that that's a bit strange? You
No, I
deny
think
you
that's
did
that's
you
no, I think that's really normal. Why should it be strange?
because you're denying yourself the pleasure of watching something great, and you're
There
watching
is
Happy Gilmore 2 instead.
Yes, there is no pleasure in there is no pleasure in being reminded that you are alone.
Dude, yeah, but
It's just depressing. It's just
yeah, but
depressing.
why does I don't want to get all deep on this shit, but now I'm fucking in there. So why doesn't every movie? Because you're alone when you watch it. You were alone when you watched Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah, but that is something different. Because when I
How?
watch a classic,
How is it different?
because Happy Gilmore 2,
It
I have never seen with my friends.
right. Let's get off topic anyway. Let's not talk about this.
Yeah. As I said, you started this.
I don't know, but it just amazes me sometimes. It's but fucking hell, I don't want it to go down any dark sort of road. So let's just change the subject.
Yeah, and also don't forget, since I'm stopped drinking, kind of,
I'll soon put a
I'm
stop to that when I come over there, Sonny boy.
I'm also not so much in the mood anymore to watch anything from the old stuff, because back
I
then
see. I
were also drinking.
my thirst for movies and film never stops. It never fucking stops. I just wish I had more time to watch the stuff. I just haven't got the time.
Yeah, the time thing is with me also a
Yeah,
thing.
but
I'm
you
I'm
don't have
constantly
to
working on
spend
reviews.
10 hours a day making a video. You're your own boss. Just have a day off and get some popcorn and watch a couple of movies. Just have a fucking day off. Because all these constant distractions, because that's all they are, it's a distraction. It's not good for you, dude. You need to have a little bit of you time. We'll all still be there if you had a week off. We'll still be there the week after.
Yeah,
Nobody's going anywhere. It'll all be cool.
yes,
And I
I
think all
think.
those friends of yours would like you to have a week off.
Yeah, but please, Jess, it's not that easy. You know that.
It is. You're the boss. You make your own rules.
No,
Of course
no,
it's that
Jess,
easy.
Jess, you always want to tell people what they should do or what they shouldn't do.
No, it's because doing this solid is not good for you. You need to relax and stretch and, take time away from it for a little bit. No matter whatever the pursuit is, if you're constantly doing whatever, it's not good for you mentally. It's not good for you. You need to take a step back and smell the flowers once in a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, whatever.
Dude, you'll be a better person for it. Just go find a nice park nearby. Just go, just go for a nice little walk around, quiet. Nobody bothering you.
Yeah, just it's not that easy as you always have think you have answers for things that you
No,
have
look,
no idea
I'm
about.
just using examples. I'm not saying actually physically go walk around the park, but just have a little bit of you time. Don't let your YouTube videos consume every fucking moment of your life. Practically.
Yeah. You,
It's only 'cause I
uh,
worry about you, brother.
yeah,
It's
whatever.
because I
Uh,
care, dude. You know,
uh,
just have a little bit of fun occasionally.
yeah. So,
Watch some riotous German comedy, if one exists.
tomorrow
I've been
comes a
told
new
about
movie.
it. I was reading a review about a German movie called Brick. Not to be confused with Ryan Johnson's first movie. This is a German movie called Brick. And by all accounts, it's pretty good.
Yeah. What's it about? About a brick?
It's about some people who are trapped in an. I haven't seen it yet, but the synopsis. These people are trapped in an apartment, but they don't know they're trapped until they try to get out. And it may or may not be in a tower block. I don't know. I can't remember. But basically, every time like they open the windows or open the door, there's a brick wall, and it's all about them
Oh,
trying to figure out how to get out of this situation. And it's supposed to be
oh,
pretty good.
oh, reminds me a little bit of Cube.
Yeah, I can see what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But this is like they're stuck in like a room or an apartment or whatever. Maybe they can. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'm just speculating. Maybe they can access certain areas, much like Cube. But yeah, it just sounded okay. Maybe I should check it out.
Oh. So tomorrow starts a movie. It's already started this week. It's called Weapons.
Weapons, eh? That sounds like
Yeah.
a fucking title.
Yeah, and it seems to be a mystery horror about kids that are disappeared, that disappear. So some kids have disappeared, and that's all what I know about the movie. I haven't seen a trailer or something like that because I don't do that. I just watch the movies like they are. And
Some kids disappear. Oh,
yeah, but
could be the beginning of a really good or really bad Stephen King book.
yeah, and it's
Let's
not
flip a
from Stephen
coin and
King.
see what happens.
Oh, yeah, it's not from Stephen King.
No,
And
I know, dude. I was just making a joke. Don't worry about it. The
yeah,
jokes are for the one person who actually might ever listen to this shit.
yeah, and next week there are two movies, Nobody 2 and Witchboard. Uh, Witchboard I have to watch, of course, because of my review. And Nobody 2 I don't care about at all. It's just on the list because it's a new movie.
You
And
and your list.
oh,
I'll be back in a minute.
yeah. Yeah, as I said, that's at least that's what I've planned. And Nobody 2 is the one that I care least about, but because I barely remember the first one, I just can remember it was a little bit like John Wick or something like that. But that's it. And yeah. Yeah, so I'm curious when I can talk with Jess about this comic book adaptations, which I hate. Both Superman and Fantastic Four are both crap, complete garbage, kind of unwatchable. And both are bombing, which is good. And I hope they bring an end to this all this comic book adaptation nonsense. Um, yeah, Superman was so bad. I couldn't believe how bad it was. It was mind-blowing. James Gunn is
I
so
come
the
back to
wrong guy.
mind blowing, and I'm sure it wasn't if you said it. Who are you
Yeah, but,
hating now?
as usual, Superman.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've only read one bad review as composed to a lot of reviews who say it's a fun little ride, apparently.
Yeah, sure. If you're not into comic books, it's maybe a fun little ride. If you are a
I
fan
don't
of the
know.
Justice Gang, maybe.
Yeah, but that's what Gunn does, in it. These characters nobody gives a shit about. That's what he does best, isn't it?
Oh, but they suck.
Well, I wouldn't know. I
The
haven't seen the
Justice Gang
movie. Like,
is
again, I'm not going to take
annoying.
your word for it, because your opinion's by all these other fucking arseholes anyway. You're just stuck in one pathetic echo chamber.
I have already seen it. I don't have to
Like
suffer
your...
through it again.
like you count.
No, but the thing is, I've seen it, and so it's behind me. I'm
I'm
glad.
half tempted, but I've just recently found out that there's a school holiday. So I'm not going to go to the pictures just in case there's fucking people staring at the phones and all that stuff. And I wouldn't mind. I've seen all of them apart from fucking the other Zack Snyder one. I can't remember what it was called. The Batman one.
Batman versus Superman.
Yeah. I saw Man of Steel. I've seen all the Superman movies in the cinema. All of them. Even fucking Superman 4.
Yeah, but
Oh.
this one really sucks. I watched Superman 4 over this one, and it
Yeah, but you're just you, and well, you're not you. You're the opinion of all the people you watch on YouTube. You're not you. Your brain was brainwashed by the internet years ago.
yeah, sure. But I'm also one of the people on YouTube, if you can remember.
Yeah, just spouting the same, parroting the same old shit.
So if you say that I have a similar opinion like my colleagues, why should that be? Why should I be offended
No,
about that?
there's nothing to be offended about. I just find it amusing, that's all.
Yeah. And so at least I have an opinion and I give my opinion.
Yeah, but you don't know, do you? You have their opinion.
Maybe they have my opinion.
Whatever, yeah. Tomato, tomato. But like I say, it's all one sad, pathetic loser echo chamber. It's a joke. And all you people are fucking funny to me. You just make me laugh.
It would be funnier if you would have seen the movies and could say anything about them.
Exactly. That's why I'm not commenting, because I haven't seen the movies.
But you are commenting.
No, I'm commenting on internet culture. Stop trying to put words into my mouth, which I'm not saying.
Yeah. So
Like all you fucking idiots do.
I'm really curious what you think about them because they're comic book adaptations supposed to be, but in my eyes they aren't.
I
And
couldn't give enough fucks to care about these films, to be honest. I told you this before. I just don't really care. I don't want to spend fucking money on a film that which I think is going to be predictable in ways in terms of just James Gunn being James Gunn. Do you understand what I mean?
yes, James Gunn is James Gunn in
In a
Superman.
James Gunn picture, yeah. You know what I mean? The joke I always make with Ryan Reynolds, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and
I don't know I don't know if I can justify, because I do love the cinema. I love that experience. It's the best way to see a movie, but it's just other people, for a start, they just do me head in. Eating food and popcorn and looking at your phone. I just feel like strangling you, do you know what I mean? Just creeping out the dark
Mm.
and choking you out, man, for fucking looking at your phone. Because this shit drives me insane. Turn that shit off. You're here to watch a film. Turn that shit off. And popcorn and shit should be fucking against the law in movies.
Hey, you know that's exactly the reason why I can't go to the cinema because I don't have a smartphone.
Good. You can sit next to me. Good. I won't mind you sitting next to me.
No, I don't
You're
want
the
to be an
kind of guy
outsider.
I like in the cinema.
No, I don't want. I don't want to be an outsider, so I can't go to the cinemas
No,
anymore.
you're the kind of guy I like in the cinema. Isn't on his
Yes, because
fucking phone.
I don't have a smartphone.
I get one, as you know, because of that stupid ticket bullshit. And then I turned off every fucking function. And now it's just a regular old phone. Text messages and phone calls. And that's the way I like it. Delete this
Yeah,
app, delete this app. I deleted the fucking lot. Goodbye, smartphone applications. Hello, normal phone. You can stick all your crap up your arse. If I won't watch YouTube, I'll watch it on my computer, thank you. Well, I wouldn't watch anything on a phone anyway, because that's just wrong on every fucking level.
yeah.
I can't. It's one of my biggest hates, as you know. If you're watching anything on your phone, especially a fucking film, you have no respect for the medium at all. If you're content to watching a fucking film on your phone, you should be taken outside and fucking put in front of a firing squad. You have no respect for the art. You have no respect for the medium.
Yeah. So, is there any upcoming movie that you are looking forward to?
No. Not unless somebody tells me of an actual good movie, which isn't some shit churned out of Hollywood. And until
Hey,
then, I'll just keep gambling on fucking other movies.
hey, are you not
Because
looking
that's what I do. I'll just watch a movie I've never heard of. Don't give a fuck. Never heard of it, but it's not an Hollywood studio system churned out piece of shit. So let's give it a watch.
So, are you not looking forward to Avatar 3?
No.
Fire and S?
Did anybody care about Avatar 2? Apart from, well, actually, yeah, the initial box office, even though fuck box office, because that doesn't really matter about the quality of a movie anyway. Because let's face it, Avatar was the biggest fucking shit since Hot Dinners. But it was a shit movie in terms of script and execution and everything about it. It just looked pretty. It was fucking cowboys and Indians in space. Or a little bit of, they've got the gold and we want it. You know what I mean? It was just an old western in space. That's probably why the
Yeah,
dumb American audiences laps it up and clap like seals, because, fuck me, God forbid you show them morons anything of any mark of quality. Okay,
so
now.
I've seen the trailer for the third one. It's boring.
Hang on,
Uh,
is it 3 hours of CGI with blue people?
yeah,
I've already
as
seen it
usual.
then, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
this
already
time they
fucking
come.
seen it.
This time the water blue people come across the fire blue
Dude,
people or something like that.
dude, you actually watched the second one?
I had to.
Oh, fuck me. I knew you were a sad, pathetic sod, but fuck me. You
I
actually
had to watch
watched
it.
it? Oh,
I
God.
had to watch it for my German live stream because my co-moderator watched it in the cinema.
Get better co-moderators. Mind you, look who's talking. Look what I've got.
Yeah, the thing is, no, and he kind of liked it. So
Well, there you
I
go.
was
See,
shocked.
Well, I'm sure he's perfect fodder for people like you, just jizzing over how good mainstream movies are.
Yeah.
I
So
know you wouldn't like that film, Cub. I'm just joking.
I'm pretty sure he's going to watch the third one also in the cinema, and so I have to watch it also
No,
anyway.
you don't. Stand your ground and go, no, I haven't seen it. Because I wouldn't waste my time on it.
Yeah,
I
but
don't waste my time on all this mainstream shit you watch. Life's too short. I love film too much to waste time to watch fucking 2 hours of some CGI bollocks.
yeah, but since I have a live stream where I talk about movies, I have to watch it.
Where you talk about movies, I should imagine.
Where I talk with my co-moderator about movies. That's what we do on our German live stream. And so I have to watch it anyway.
Well, okay. If you think that. I mean, I don't watch any of this shit you watch.
Yeah, but that's kind of my work. So sorry, I have to watch this crap.
You don't have to do anything. Like I've told you before. You are the boss.
Yeah, sure. I don't have to,
You
and
don't.
yeah, I don't
No,
have to
that
do
is a fact.
anything.
You don't have to.
Yes,
That
sure.
is
I
an
could.
actual fact. You can't argue with actual facts. You don't have to. There's nobody telling you to do it. You don't have to.
Yeah, but this is these comments are really
But
just
I understand. It's, you know what I mean? It's a
like
fun way to spend
like
your time.
from a smart ass. Really. Oh, you don't have to. You don't
No, but
have
you
to. Yeah,
don't know, do
sure.
you? Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. You treat it like
Yeah,
it's
but
work,
okay,
but you make the
okay,
rules.
just. But then tell me, what sense does it make to have a live stream about movies when you don't watch movies?
I do watch films.
But I have a live stream where I talk about actual movies, movies that are new, new stuff, and tell people about them. That's
Yeah,
what I do.
if that appeals to that type of person, yeah, nothing wrong with that. You do you, as the kids say.
So of course, sometimes I have to suffer through crap.
Yeah, I suppose, but, you know.
Yeah, and
Still,
so
the choice is yours, though, regardless.
yeah, but yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I really
at
don't.
least it keeps you off the streets, as my mother would say. Such an odd saying, that. Well, it keeps him off the streets. What an odd thing to say. But
Yeah.
British people are full of odd little sayings, which go back throughout history. It's weird.
I thought the British weather keeps Brits out from the streets.
Dude, your weather's not where you live isn't that much different. It's still miserable, rainy with a hint of sunshine.
Yeah.
Because we're on the same equatorial level. Is that right? Pretty much.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, there isn't much in it, dude. You still have the same shit weather as we do. Time are we on?
Yeah.
Jesus, we found out. Fucking hell. I went down the wrong pipe. Hang on. Sorry about that, folks. Went down the wrong pipe. Right, so let's wrap this one up, Cub. We've gone over again.
Yes. Yes. So next Wednesday comes the Chuck Russell retrospective, the updated one, and after that,
Another
Witchport.
fucking rehash. But we're getting a new video after that, though, aren't we, Cub?
Yeah, even
See?
three
In a
movies
row?
after that.
We're actually
In a
getting
row.
3 in a row?
Yes.
Hang on. Let me just get up and see if Hal has indeed frozen over. And I will be showing, not that anybody cares, on Friday Film Club, the last part of Frankenheimer's Paranoia trilogy. And nobody even noticed, because nobody cares about film, nobody noticed that I was showing him in reverse order. Oh, what a shame nobody even notices. I don't even know why I waste my time. A great movie like 7 Days in May. Nobody turned up. It's like...
Hey, welcome to the club. My last review got 5 views.
No, but I'm talking about actually watching a piece of quality film.
No, I'm saying...
I don't know why I fucking bother. I try to introduce fucking people to some fucking movies instead of this mainstream shit you're just spoon-fed by the Hollywood system. Hollywood stopped being interested in the 50s. Let's fucking get over it.
Yeah, but in the summertime...
At the end of the day, I can't find any people who love film enough to fucking join me. I need to put some sparky explosion pew-pew bullshit on and then watch them turn out for that fucking mediocre shit. God.
Hey, you should show again some trash movies. They normally are more accepted by people.
No, I don't mean the YouTube channel. I don't give a fuck about that. I mean Friday Film Club. So I introduce people to good fucking pieces of film. Nobody fucking turns up. I don't know why I fucking bother.
Hey, maybe
they might turn up for the final part of his Paranoia trilogy, the one they've heard of, the Manchurian Candidate. Oh, I've heard of that one.
Hey, maybe
I'm dealing with fucking idiots.
Hey, maybe if you would have a more successful live stream, then more people would turn up to your Discord.
Yeah, well, I don't give a fuck about shit like that. People in the know should just fucking watch a movie. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Look, I enjoy watching these films again anyway, so I don't really care if anybody turns up, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's a shame.
Hey, so your showings suffer the same fate like my reviews. As I said, last one has only 5 views. Yeah.
No, but I've tried to start this off and on for the past few months or whatever, and if nobody can be bothered, why should I bother waste my time? Try and educate you in the art of film. Why should I waste my time?
Hey, if I would be an asshole like you, I would say, you don't have to show them.
And you would be perfectly right, Cub. You would be perfectly right.
Yeah, but as I said, that is more a comment of an asshole and not a comment of a friend.
No, it's a statement of fact.
Yeah, whatever.
It doesn't have to be taken either way. It's a statement of fact, and you would be right. I don't have to show them, and you would be right. It's a statement of fact. That is all.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, and on that note, fuck, that was gone down the wrong pipe again. Oh, Jesus. And on that note, good night, folks.
Yeah,
Fucking
bye.
hell. Jesus.